Folks, in X-Men vs. Street Fighter, if you do 2 medium punches with Wolverine and then quickly do a backwards drill claw input, Wolverine will get stuck doing medium punches. You don't have to press anything. He's just doing it. Your other button inputs will not do anything. This is a new glitch that was just discovered this month for a game that is 25 years old. People are still finding new stuff. In fact, if you get hit by the medium punch, now it doesn't even have a hitbox. So there's no practical utility to this glitch whatsoever. You can leave it by doing any special move, and it's just for fun. So this got me thinking, what other glitches exist in fighting games that serve no practical purpose, but are in their own way interesting or entertaining, or will make you do the thing where you blow air quickly out of your nose in bemusement? So let's go through and talk about some of these glitches. Also in Capcom's Versus series, here in Marvel vs. Capcom 2, Zangief can spend 1 meter to go Iron Mode, where he will have permanent super armor on, but there are a lot of glitches associated with Iron Mode. One of them is if you throw Iron Zangief with Iceman, and then you try to snap him out, it might look like you snapped Iron Zangief out, but he's actually still here. He's just invisible. So you get invisible Iron Zangief. He immediately becomes visible again as soon as he presses any button or does anything. But it's an interesting glitch. Anything that can make your character completely invisible and disappear them from the screen, I find pretty funny. And there is another game where we can use a glitch to go invisible, and that is Street Fighter 2 with Dhalsim. It's somewhat inconsistent, but if you do Dhalsim's Yoga Fire and you press heavy kick right before you press the punch for the Yoga Fire, he will turn invisible. Let me see if I can actually accomplish it here. There we go. There we go. I'm invisible now. So this doesn't really benefit Dhalsim in any way. I can't press anything. I can't move. I can't do any special moves or anything like that. The opponent's attacks will either automatically get blocked, or most special moves will just straight up hit you, and there's nothing you can do about it because you can't move or block or anything. So yeah, it's really bad. It serves no practical purpose. But if you show this glitch off on like an old arcade cabinet for Street Fighter 2 that you run across at a bar or whatever, people will really think you know what you're doing. So it's fun for that, at least. Speaking of Street Fighter 2, there are a lot of glitches in this game involving the bonus stages. For example, I showed in a previous video that Vega on the barrel bonus stage can do this glitch where he kind of backflips infinitely and ends up overflowing and scrolling through the top of the screen. There's also a glitch I showed where E Honda can get trapped on the car and essentially infinitely hit the car forever. But I have recently been able to reproduce this glitch with other characters as well. All right, I'm going to try it with Ryu here. So the process is the same with Honda. You just have to break one half of the car and then do a jump back cross up, and you have to just space it completely perfectly. So let's see if we can do it here. There we go. There we go. Okay, so yeah, with most characters in the game, this is possible. The only requirement is that they have a jumping normal that is going to hit at this precise backwards angle. So yeah, we've soft locked the game. Time is gonna run out and we're gonna be stuck here. So yeah, totally worthless glitch, but this makes me laugh every time. I really like this one. All right, now for something completely different. In Soulcalibur 2, you guys remember this game? What a classic. So you guys might know that you can soul charge, which is going to power up your next attack based on how long you let soul charge be active. So you can see like this move normally does 13 damage. If I soul charge, it can do 16, or if I let soul charge go up all the way, it'll do 18. So it increases the power of the next attack. But for whatever reason, if you do a move into a soul charge and then you do dash grab out of soul charge, your character will get stuck kind of infinitely soul charging here. So this is a purely visual bug. This actually does nothing. You can see if I hit the opponent, it thinks that I just did this attack normally. I don't get any of the soul charge benefits, but it is really funny and really cool looking, in my opinion. You can, you know, apply all kinds of crazy effects to your weapon while you're fighting the opponent here. I think this probably looks coolest most with Astaroth because his weapon like fills up the entire screen anyway. So you can do something like this, get the infinite glow glitch. You can combine that with some of his other attacks that like make his weapon all glowy, so you can just get like a million effects going at once. Which, yeah, again, it does absolutely nothing in game, but it is an interesting glitch at least. And you can sort of taunt your opponent by getting these sparkles all over your weapon that are just going to stay there until you finally go and hit the opponent to get rid of it. One thing that's a little bit sad about modern games is that a lot of these cool glitches get patched out and then we're not able to reproduce them anymore. For example, that glitch we just saw with Jury in Street Fighter 6 was actually seen in a tournament. It's like a 1 in a million shot of this actually happening. Zangief has to throw Jury on the exact frame that this meter runs out, and then he gets this weird vacuum effect there. Gelatin Lab on Twitter was able to recreate this glitch and get it to happen with a few different throws. Like you can see it with Ryu throw here, the behavior starts to get really weird. And then here it is with a few random Zangief throws. So again, thank you to Gelatin Lab for labbing this out. Unfortunately, this was patched out by Capcom, so no matter how much you try, you are not going to be able to do this in SF6 right now, but it looked pretty cool. Check out this one. What is that? She's like teleporting around the screen, so yeah, that glitch will definitely be missed. But one really cool thing that Capcom included in Ultra Street Fighter 4 was version select, so you can choose the edition of the character depending on, you know, what game you want to kind of play as them in. So even though we're playing Ultra Street Fighter 4, we can go back and play Arcade Edition Yang, who has a very cool bug here. So if we have Player 2 Yang activate Seienbu and then put out the palm, we can create this glitch where he's gonna get stuck in the entire Yang Ultra animation, even though, you know, I'm not doing anything. And we can really create problems with this. Like, he's in the middle of getting hit. We can come in and interrupt and combo off it and all kinds of crazy stuff. So I really, really love glitches like this. And I really hope that in future games, we'll be able to retain the ability to revisit some of this gold, because I just think it's so cool. But even with Edition Select, there are some glitches that are no longer available in Ultra Street Fighter 4. For this next glitch, I actually had to fire up original Street Fighter 4, which is not even available for purchase on Steam anymore because it's broken, because Games for Windows Live stopped working. You have to install like this weird patch to get it to work. I'll link that in the description in case you already own this on Steam and you want to go back and play it. But there is a very cool glitch involving El Fuerte and Ken. Let's see if we can pull this off. All right, let me see if I can pull this off. This is very, very spacing and timing specific. So let's see if I can do it here. And then we do El Fuerte Super. And it didn't work. Let me try again. There we go. I got it. So yeah, Fuerte, he's freaking out over there off screen, and now we just get the world's slowest Ken Ultra animation. I'm gonna hide my camera and then speed up the footage to like 100 times so you can see what's going on here. So yeah, one thing I really love about this glitch, this is what it looks like in real time, by the way, super slow, but I love how you can see all the like squashing and stretching that Ken does to sell the animation. You know, it's kind of like those images of Dragon Ball Fighters with the camera zoomed out, everyone's all like stretched out and stuff. So yeah, I think it looks really cool, but unfortunately, you do have to dig way deep in the vaults and play vanilla original Street Fighter 4 for this to work. So yeah, I think that's about it for the video, guys. I really love obscure, weird glitches like this. So if you guys know of any good ones, let me know down in the comments and I can include them in a future video. But I hope you guys enjoyed this exhibition of completely worthless glitches that don't do anything for you. And with that, that's going to be the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, everybody.